Drake just set the record as the first rapper in history to try and win a rap beef in court. This man just filed a lawsuit against his own record label for defamation over the release and promotion of But the question is, how did the biggest artists for the last 2 decades or so end up in this position? Let me explain. You see, Drake's biggest up and generational hater, Mr. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, aka Mr. I just got out of therapy to end your favorite rapper.
Let's get it. Boom!
This man will be performing Not Like Us, a song which accuses Drake of doing some very diddly stuff to kids.
Trying to strike a chord.
And he will be performing this song on one of the biggest stages in America, the Super Bowl. That is, in a few weeks from now, Kendrick Lamar will be performing to over 100 million people about how Drake likes to diddle kids. So obviously that is not good for Drake. Apart from this song breaking all types of records, Drake alleges that this song has gone way beyond rap beef. He says that he had to change his son's school for security reasons. And this song also had his house shut down by gunmen. So apparently the unfazed attitude and everything he has been showing on social media about how he's still the same and nothing changed isn't actually true.
She wanna sweet tonight. Oh, yeah.
This song and the outcome of the beef have truly affected this man. Imagine if your biggest up, your biggest hater, in a few weeks is going to perform a song that calls you a child diddler on one of the biggest stages in the world to over 100 million people. How would you feel? And mind you, after this song dropped, your whole reality has started to shift, with people calling you names and random people are suddenly being hostile to you and everyone you love. Would you just stay in your multi-million-dollar mansions waiting for all of this to die down while you continue trying to make a musical comeback, or you fully embrace your white side and ask the court to do something about the song? So with these threats looming over Drake's head and the future in which Drake will not be as a commercial artist as he is now, Drake decided to pick the second option and file a lawsuit. The next part gets a bit conspiratorial. So the following content are purely my thoughts and are only meant for educational and entertainment purposes. Please don't sue. One thing that Drake and his team are alleging is his label UMG used bad practices to promote Kendrick Lamar's song. And apparently they were paying streaming apps to keep recommending the song to people who were not even looking for the song in the first place. They even alleged that the label bought over 30 million fake streams to help that song blow up. And it also claims that UMG intentionally removed all copyright issues from YouTube. And that way, reactors and internet commentators could make videos about the song and still get paid. So according to them, this incentivized more people to keep making more videos about this song, calling this man
Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff.
So anybody with a working brain would ask themselves, why would UMG poison their river of milk and honey? Because Drake is one of their most profitable artists. So what do they really stand to gain by plotting against him? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, let's put on our tinfoil hats and let's get a bit conspiratorial. You see, apparently Drake's contract with UMG will be ending this year, 2025. But for some reason, he hasn't renewed it. And if he doesn't, UMG loses arguably the biggest artist in the world right now. And that unique position has given Drake the chance to get very outrageous and lucrative deals in music history. Apparently his current deal is worth about 400 million US dollars. So he might have told the people at the label that if you want to keep me, then you have to give me some more money. Allegedly. The label says, nah, we don't think you're worth that much. Allegedly. And like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. But in contrast, apparently Kendrick is in talks with UMG to sign a new deal. And to prove to Kendrick they could maximize his sales, they artificially inflated the numbers to hurt Drake's reputation and get him to settle for the amount they were giving him. Even if Drake decided to leave and not sign with UMG, he wouldn't be getting as much money elsewhere. Just standard industry practices. And a lot of this in some capacity was in the lawsuit. You can check this video out for a more in-depth breakdown. They made the biggest song in history, poisoned Drake's name to get Kendrick Lamar to sign a deal with them. And when it was clear that he was going to sign, they used their connections to get a spot for him at the biggest stage in America, the Super Bowl. Another chance for his biggest up to continue ruining his life.
You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Road to 1,000 subscribers. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, have you realized how terrible X has been? From steak ads to who is she and why is she trended? You can tap here to see how Elon's brilliant idea ruined X.